And there is a message from Francis Ngannou, which sounds like a threat that he's going to sleep. Well, to be fair, okay, he said he's confident that he hits harder than Wilder, saying that there's an 80% chance of somebody will go to sleep if they face off.
I've seen how many.
Okay. And let me counterpunch. I don't really buy into the who hits harder thing no more. I think it's kind of stupid. You know what I mean? Because we talked about that. Remember when he fought AJ, everybody talked about how hard Francis hit. I think the most important thing is can he hit the target? Can he land with the harder punches? Okay, fighting someone like Wilder, a guy like that may be quicker, taller, or slender, more slender, you know, and because he's more slender, I think he's faster. And because he's faster, you know, don't count out the fact just because you hit harder than someone that they can't hit you back. You know, I think that's what we learned from the Joshua fight. Everybody jumped on the Joshua train because Joshua flatlined Francis Ngannou. They had to give this man oxygen. Why? Because Anthony Joshua knocked him out cold. But what was the whole issue? The whole issue was Francis Ngannou gave Tyson Fury all he can handle when that fight was supposed to have been an easy money grab for Tyson Fury, just like the Saudi Arabia event with the wrestler back in 2020, if you can remember. He thought it was going to be something similar to that, but Francis had other plans, and he just showed his resilience and his determination to win a fight. And it reflected through that fight. That's why Tyson Fury had such a hard go with Francis Ngannou. However, fighting someone like Joshua, someone that could also punch and knock you out of there, and knowing that he's in there with someone that's inexperienced as Francis, he can get the job done. Now, someone like Wilder, could he get knocked out? Well, if his chin is gone, sure he can. But then again, you know, don't overlook the possibility of Wilder knocking out Francis either. That could very well happen, because I'm not going to let the wool get pulled over my eyes to think that, oh man, Francis can knock out Wilder. Sure, Francis can knock out anybody that he can punch, probably. But who says he's going to land those type of shots? Now, if he lands, more than likely he could. He said like an 80% chance. That's a fair assessment. That's a fair percentage. But Wilder, with a straight right hand that lands on the target, we will see what happens. And then what will happen if he knocks out Francis Ngannou? Everybody will say Wilder's back. The power hasn't went anywhere. And to keep it a buck, people, I don't think the power has never left. I just think he was in there with guys that he never hit Parker. Parker admitted that. He said, well, look, I never got hit with his power. So I don't, you know, so to say that Wilder doesn't have power just because he couldn't land it is stupid. You know, and Zhang, of course, came out and said, yeah, I got hit with Wilder's power, but guess what? I was able to take the punching power. But one thing we've learned from Big Bang Zhang is he can take a bang too. He can take a punch. So there you go. So I think, you know, this fight between Francis Ngannou and Deontay Wilder has knockout written all over it. I think it's 100% chance somebody's going to get knocked out. I don't think it's going to go the distance. I don't think it's going to go the distance at all. If Francis, you know, breaks past that weak defense of Wilder and takes it to him and hits him with a left hook or a overhand right hand, yeah, that could happen. But if Wilder, with the power that people claim that he doesn't have anymore, lands on Francis Ngannou, guess what? Same thing as well. That's my counterpunch on this issue concerning Francis Ngannou versus Deontay Wilder. His sights is set on Wilder, so there's another super fight that's lurking in the mist. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch.